Hello students, welcome to KG classes. In the last lecture I told you about properties of addition and subtraction of integers, and today we are going to study about properties of multiplication and division of integers. So first property is closure property. The product of two integers is always an integer. Let integers a and b, then a multiplied b is also an integer. It can see here, if we have two integers minus 2 and 5, if we will multiply them, then what will we get? We will get minus 10. What is it? It is an integer. So it's proved here. So second property is commutative law. For any integers a and b, we have a multiplied b is equals to b multiplied a. So minus 3 multiplied by 5, we will get minus 15. If we will change their order, then we will get the same answer. So commutative law is also applicable in multiplication of integers. Next property is associative law. For any integers a, b and c, we have this situation. So let's take an example. If we have three integers minus 2, 5 and minus 3, then take left hand side of this. What will we get? Minus 2 multiplied by 5 bracket close multiplied by minus 3. So what will we get? 5 2s are 10 and minus 3. So we will get here minus minus plus 10 3s are 30. We will get 30 here. Let's change their order, then we will see what will we get. So we have minus 2 multiplied bracket b 5 into minus 3. So here we will have minus plus minus 5 3s are 15 and minus minus plus 15 2s are 30. We will get 30 here. These both are same in result, so we have satisfied this condition. So associative law is also applicable in multiplication of integers. So next property is distributive law of multiplication over addition. For any integers a, b and c, we have this condition. We will take the minus 2, 5 and minus 3. Let's take left hand side of this. Minus 2 multiplied by 5 plus minus 3. Correct. Then plus minus minus 5 minus 3 2 and sign greater वाले का आएगा. Then 2 2s are 4 minus 4. We have here minus 4. Let's solve this part. Right hand side, minus 2 multiplied by 5 plus minus 2 multiplied by minus 3. So what will we have here? 5 2s are 10, minus minus plus 2 3s are 6. 10 minus 6, we will have 4, negative 4. So in this we have same result in both conditions. So distributive law of multiplication over addition is also applicable in multiplication of integers. Next property is distributive law of multiplication over subtraction. We have this. So let's take three integers. If we have 3, minus 2 and 5, let's take left hand side of this. We will have 3 multiplied by minus 2 minus 5. Then 3 multiplied minus minus plus 5 plus 2 7 minus 7. What will we get here? Minus plus minus 7 3s are 21. Now take right hand side. Then 3 multiplied by minus 2 minus 3 multiplied by 5. Then plus minus minus 3 2s are 6 minus 5 3s are 15. 15 plus 6 minus 21. these are also same in result. So distributive law of multiplication over subtraction is also applicable in integers. So next property is multiplicative identity. For any integer a, we have a multiplied by 1 is equals to 1 multiplied by a. We will get same integer. So 1 is called the multiplicative identity for integers. Let's take an example. If we have an integer minus 2, if we multiplied it by 1, what will we get? Minus 2. So if we multiplied 1 by minus 2, then we'll get here minus 2. So in both situations we will get the same integer. In this property, which is multiplicative identity, one is called the multiplicative identity for integers. So next property is multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse of a non-zero integer a is the number 1 upon a. If we have minus 2, then multiplicative inverse will be 1 by minus 2. So that if we will multiply both, we'll get 1 in result. So this is called multiplicative inverse. If we have 3, then multiplicative inverse of 3 will be 1 upon 3. If we have minus 6, then multiplicative inverse of minus 6 will be 1 upon minus 6. So it is clear here. Property of 0. For every integer a, we have a multiplied 0 is equals to 0 multiplied a. We will get 0 in result. We can do it. 5 multiplied by 0, we will get 0 here. If we multiplied 0 by 5, we will get 0. If we will multiply 6 by 0, we will also have 0. So 0 multiplied by minus 6, in this situation we will get 0. If we multiplied any integer, any number by 0, we will get 0 in. Now we will discuss properties of division of integers. So first one is closure property, which is doesn't exist. If a and b two integers, then it is not necessary that a divided by b is also an integer. So we will understand it by an example. If we divide 26 by minus 10, we will get minus 2.6, which is not an integer, it is a decimal number. So it is clear here, closure property doesn't exist here. Next property is commutative property. It is also not exist here. If we have two integers a and b, if this condition, thank you, here we can see here we have two integers 12 and 4. If we divided 12 by 4, we will get 3 here. If we divide 4 by 12, we will have 1 by 3 here. In both situations, result doesn't match. So closure and commutative both properties doesn't exist in division of integers. So it is clear here. Now next one is associative property. It is also not exist here. If a, b, c integers, then we have to satisfy this property. We'll take an example for this. We will take 3 integers 10, 6 and 3. We will divide 6 by 3. We will have 2 here because 3 2s are 6. If we divide it by 2, then we will have 5 here. Now if we change their position, then what will we have? 10 divided by 6 and then 3. If we divide it by this, then what will we get? Here if we have this kind of situation, then 2 3s are 6, 2 5s are 10. We will have here 5 by 3 and 1 by 3. So in both situations we find different results. So we can see here associative property is also not exist here. Next property is property of 1. If a is an integer, then a divided by 1 is equals to a. It is simple. If we have an integer minus 2, if we divide minus 2 by 1, we will get minus 2 in result. So it is satisfied here. So property of 1 is applicable in division of integers. Next property is property of 0. If a is an integer, then if we divide 0 by an integer, we will get 0 in answer. We can see here 0 divided by minus 3, what will we get? 0. So it is also applicable here. We can see that in division of integer we have only two properties which exist here, property of 1 and property of 0, and three properties, closure, commutative and associative, doesn't exist here. So I hope it will clear to you. That's all for today. Thank you for watching this video. Have a good day. And if you like this video, please like, subscribe and share.